Good morning, YouTube. From now on, or from last week even, till the rest of my shows, you're going to be seeing a lot of me like this. But if you're new here, my name is Olivia and I am a bikini competitor, a posing coach and online coach. And you're welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video, another episode of the Bikini Prep series. As you all know, we are 1 week post show, so make sure you click back and you watch my show day vlog. It was a good day. You can see my silver medal there in the background. But another peak week is starting today. Yeah, so we've had 2 weeks between last show and next show, which is next weekend. So we've knocked out a whole week nearly after the last show. So I will pop back on maybe at breakfast and just chat to you. I know I did a bit of post-show reflections in my last vlog, but I kind of want to give you a bit more and just the plans going forward. Obviously starting another peak week pretty much today / tomorrow. We're not really changing anything today, which is a good day for a full day of eating. So I will show you my meals today. We're not training this weekend. We are taking a complete rest. I am just about to head in to the gym because I have a bit more time this morning. I'm not teaching my posing clients a little later, so I do have the time to go to the gym and knock out a whole hour on the Stairmaster. So that is what I'm gonna do. Slept like a baby. We have some energy. We hit a new low of 51.3, which is already a good bit lighter than my physique completely dried out last weekend at the show. So absolutely mad. Those tie-ins are coming. I know it. But yeah, we're gonna head into the gym for an hour on the stairs. Then I need to head back home, do my client check-ins and just get myself organized, get my meals prepped because we will be heading out of the house a little later. And I do have 2 posing clients at about 12/1 p.m. today. So obviously busy weekend as always, even though we're not training, but I will take you along the day. I will chat to you a bit about my protocols going forward, what's happening with the next few shows, what shows I'm doing, and I will show you a bit of my food. But right now I just need to get out of my boyfriend's t-shirt because we just did our check-in, which I will pop somewhere on the screen.
Yep.
But really happy. We're basically hitting new lows every single day this week, even getting up early during the week. Like I was up at 4:15 every morning this week and we were still hitting lows. So we dropped 0.5 today with a bit more sleep, which is really good. Feeling good, feeling tired, very hungry. The hunger this week was a lot, but I will chat to you about that a bit more later. So for now, it is change and cardio time. So I will probably see you at breakfast. So before I come on and chat to you a little bit later, I just want to say I did 60 minutes on the Stairmaster just there, and I underestimated how difficult it is being this lean and this deep into a dieting phase. I actually cried for about half of it, but we got 60 minutes done. Only have 15 minutes left of cardio today, which I will do after my posing clients. I'm just going to hop on my bike. But let's just say after this drop this morning, I felt it. I really felt it. I feel horrible and I'm still freezing for some reason. Ireland is very cold at the moment. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. This was the worst cardio session of this prep, I think. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard and I'm tired. But plan of action right now, I need to crack on with check-ins. I'm on coffee number 2 thanks to my boyfriend. Yeah, check-ins, coffee, shower. I don't think I'll be wearing makeup today, if I'm being honest. We're just gonna have to roll with it. I don't have the energy to put any on because then I need to meal prep. I need to just prep my meals for today because obviously we are onto daily check-ins now, so food could be changing daily. So right now I kind of have to check in, wait, and then prep just for one day. Thank God it's a rest day. But obviously, yeah, I did say I will talk to you in depth about everything that's been going on and that will be going on in a couple of hours when I'm having breakfast. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. And one more thing I do want to say is stay tuned for the next while, because from Wednesday I am off work until after my 3rd show. Obviously we are going to be doing show number 2 next weekend and show number 3 the weekend after that. So I am off for the entirety of it, so we'll be filming a lot more. So this video will come at you a little bit sooner than usual. It'll be out in hopefully next 3 days. And then next Saturday we will I will do my usual Saturday upload, but a bit more content. It'll probably be about a 3-day out vlog, and then obviously we are going to be going to England together for my show, so a lot more content coming your way. Something I definitely want to talk about after this show as well, and after the next show, doing so many back-to-back peak weeks, because it's something I've never done. I have done 3 shows in the past, but I did allow myself 2 weeks between shows, just like I did between the first 2 here. But then it is back-to-back peak weeks, which is something I've never done. I'm excited, but I'm scared. But I definitely want to take you along the journey of doing something as intense as that. But as I said, I need to gather my thoughts together before I talk to you, so I don't ramble and stumble. And I just need to wake up a bit, gather myself, and crack on with work and posing clients before I chat to you, because I want to have a clear head and I want at least half of the to-do list to be ticked off before I talk to you. So I shall probably see you at breakfast. Client check-ins are done. I hopped into the shower and literally scalded myself with boiling water, and I feel so much better. So let's make breakfast. So I did promise you I will take you along a full day of eating today, and you will soon realize why I've been feeling the way I'm feeling. But you'll just have to wait through the video and see what my food is like today. Yeah, I will chat to you in a little bit. You're just gonna have to stay tuned. You're just gonna have to bear with me today and just stay tuned, because I'm trying. And Dad just pulled up. The house is a mess today. There's some works being done in the garden, knocking down our wall, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. I will go somewhere a little quieter in a little bit to talk to you, but I probably won't be able to talk you through making breakfast, just because, as I said, the house is an absolute mess with everything going on and the amount of people in here. But my breakfast is just 1 egg, 100 mils of egg whites, and 50 grams of veg. And normally I just make a little omelette out of it, but I have been craving scrambled eggs, so we're gonna scramble it. It's not gonna be a lot with the egg whites, and just 1 egg, but we are going to scramble it. And with that, I'm going to add in a little bit of veg. So 50 grams, as I said, we're gonna do yellow pepper and mushrooms. And I'm just gonna add a bit of salad on the side because I just need some crunch. So I'm gonna put it together. I'm going to eat it, show it to you, and then we'll have a little chat before I get ready for my posing clients. So he's not here yet because he forgot a major component of his meal, but he's got some eggs. So we've got 2 eggs, 100 mils of egg whites with some veggies scrambled in there. I'm pretty sure he did mushrooms as well, and some actual chives, a bit of sauerkraut and sugar-free ketchup on the side. And with this meal, he's also having 2 turkey rashers, which are still in the air fryer, and 2 bagel thins, which he forgot about, and I had to remind him. And then, just when you thought this is everything, we've got a massive bowl of oats, 80 grams of oats, 75 berries, and 10 of dark chocolate. So I am pretty sure these 2 meals, because they're 2 meals, not 1, are higher calorie than my whole day today. But it's okay, because I got my scramble that's going cold because I'm waiting. But it's okay, it still tastes really good. And honestly, at this point, I'm just grateful for any bit of food that I'm getting, because I've been really hungry. And especially this week, so last week in peak week, leading up to the last show, we did cut out veg for like 4 days. So right now I'm grateful for every gram of lettuce I get. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna wait for John to get in, and I'll take you upstairs where it's a bit quieter so I can chat to you. I want to tell you how I feel after the last show, obviously with all the excitement and everything calming down, and what my plans are going into the next 3 shows. So stay tuned. So I'm back in my breakfast spot because the house quietened down. So vape break because I'm hungry. I've got another coffee, got my vape, got my water. So let's have a chat. First of all, how am I feeling post-show? Well, it was an amazing day. Obviously, I did cover all of my post-show feels right after stepping off stage and getting into the car and driving home in last week's vlog. So make sure you do check out my show day vlog. It really does mean the world to me when you watch my videos. Yeah, so as you know, I was a little upset having taken 2nd place. And I've said it so many times before, you know, if this was my first ever show and I got 2nd, or if it was a big NPC show and I got 2nd, I'd be over the moon. But having won this show twice in a row, it was a little painful. It was bittersweet, but I got my stage shots back. I might actually insert some of them into this video, maybe here and there. Maybe I'll pop some on the screen. We shall see how I'm feeling when I'm editing. And by the way, John is cooking there in the kitchen, so that's the noise you can hear in the background. So yeah, having analysed the stage footage, I think it was a very well-deserved 2nd place. Alex, who I was talking to after the show, I was just messaging her on Instagram, she looked incredible and she was a bit more conditioned than I was, and that's what called it. So I got my feedback from the judges. Well, my coach got my feedback for some reason, but he got my feedback and he sent it on to me. So my feedback was that I have great structure, which is amazing. I have amazing flow, which I have to say, this is the most confident and the happiest I've ever been with my posing on stage. So the fact that I did get a comment on my flow definitely boosts the ego and definitely made me a happy posing coach. I did mention my posing girls did very well at that show as well. If you want to head over to Instagram, I did post individual posts about all of them, so you can see what I'm like as a posing coach if you are looking to book in with me. Just before we move on, actually, if you are looking to start your posing journey with me, I do have a waiting list for the month of November, so you can just head over to Instagram and drop me a DM, or you can just click the link in the description and you can inquire about my posing that way. Same with online coaching spaces. I will not be opening any until start of November, so if you are looking to join the team, make sure to contact me in advance. But going back to what I was saying, and kind of the main point of feedback was conditioning. So we kind of knew that going into this show that I do still need a bit more conditioning, and that's what my feedback was, just slightly a bit more conditioning pretty much all over, with focus on the glute ham area, which we knew going into this show, and there is a reason we didn't come in absolutely peeled into this show. I have 3 more shows. So I have an NPC regional next week, I have a pro qualifier the weekend after that, and then obviously I did qualify for the British PCA finals, which is kind of where the deal is. If we came in absolutely peeled for show number 1, we risked really not coming in at my best for the other shows. We risked my physique fading or getting too lean, or then, I don't know. You know, my coach knows the details, my coach knows the specifics, but we just knew that there was no point driving me into the absolute ground for show number 1. So, yeah, I'm happy with 2nd place. Obviously, not satisfied, still hungry for a win. But I think it was a well-deserved 2nd place. Plans going forward, I am not done. So 2 weeks between these shows, I knew would be the hardest, because if it's anything more than a week, it gets really tough. Food has been dropped to 0 carbs completely this week, which I felt. This is the worst I felt all prep. There was a few cries. Energy was at an all-time low, hunger at an all-time high, couldn't sleep, hunger pains at night, hunger pains during the day. And then Monday, Tuesday, training was okay. Wednesday was a rest, but I honestly didn't feel it. See, that was the biggest problem. We came back from the show Sunday night. I was straight on the Stairmaster Monday morning and I haven't stopped since. I haven't taken a break. I haven't taken a rest. And it caught up with me about Wednesday. Thursday was the worst day of it all. Friday, yesterday was all right. But I really, it gave me 2022 prep feels and I don't like it. But that being said, you know, peak week starts again today. We're not changing anything. Food is still really low today, which you will see. Calories, I'm not going to talk specific calories, but we are a good bit sub 1,000. 0 carbs, both training day and rest days. And cardio has gone up to 75 minutes every day this week, which I think that's kind of the hardest part. It's not even the food. I can survive on low food. I have no problem surviving on low food. I have no issue with being hungry because I'm used to it now. And as I said many times, I choose to do this. Nobody is forcing me to do it. What kills me is the cardio, because in order to get all that cardio done, I have to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, Monday to Friday, because I have to leave the house at 6 o'clock to go to work. It is worth it, and I'll tell you why now. So obviously peak week starting again, and I just had a massive moment of realization yesterday. I actually sat and cried because I'm gonna put it out there. I am not afraid to say it. I am so damn proud of myself right now. So the next show that I'm doing is the NPC or Two Bros Royal Rumble on the 30th of September in Maidenhead, so near London. And it is the exact same show I did last year. It was my first show of the season. If you've watched my previous prep series, and I really hope you have, because it gives a lot of insight into this prep. I had the most difficult prep of my life last year. We were doing RFL, or rapid fat loss. We were running 600 calories, 2 hours of cardio for weeks at a time. I hated every second of it. But obviously we did push through. We did win it overall at the end of the season. But my first show was this exact show that I'm doing next week. And I was 59 kilos going into that show. No conditioning whatsoever. We did pull off 20 kilos going into that show, but just with the reverse I had and the post-show struggles I had after the season before that, we just ran out of time. But I still really wanted to do the show, and at the end of the day I am glad I did, because the one thing that show taught me was I never want to step off stage feeling that way again. And trust me, this year that is not happening, because I was 59 kilos at that show last year. I am 51.3 this morning, with still a whole week to go before the show, and obviously we do tend to drop about a kilo if not more in peak week usually. I have bet my biggest opponent already, and that is me. And that is something that I truly believe in. Yes, bodybuilding is a team sport in a way. It's also a lonely sport in a way. But I always say that the biggest opponent, my biggest competition will always be me. Always bringing a better package than I did the year before, than I did the show before. And I have done that already. And this is only show number 2 of the season. There's still 2 more after that. And the shows just keep getting bigger and bigger this year, more important and more important, but my physique is also getting better and better from each show. So it's just a regional, you know, I have nothing to lose at that show, but I did get second call outs last year. I was standing at the very end of the second call out line. My only goal this year is to be in that first call out. That's all I want. If I win anything, if I win a medal, that'll be amazing. But if I get first call outs, that is already such an improvement from last year. And I am proud. I'm proud of the work I've been putting in to get here. Because yes, this prep has been a little bit easier than the last, but that doesn't mean it has been easy. We were pushing 90 minutes of cardio. We were eating sub 1,000 calories. And yes, I am assisted. And a lot of people think my prep is so much easier because I'm assisted. But I'm not taking PEDs. There is nothing enhancing my performance. All I'm taking is my thyroid hormones, because my thyroid levels are 0, and clenbuterol just to aid that fat loss progress a little bit more. But like the last couple of weeks, we've really been grinding. and it's definitely paying off. As I said, I've never been this light in my life. I've never been this conditioned in my life, and this is only show number 2. We still have a couple of weeks of prep left. So come British finals in 3 weeks' time, you're going to see an Olivia the world has never seen before, and I'm excited to see it myself. I'm excited to put in the work to see it, because no matter how hard this is getting, and no matter how much harder it's going to get, I refuse to give up. I refuse to stop. But yeah, it is mind-blowing. But just the plans going forward now. So we are going to be dieting into the show with the hope of being able to feed into either the 3rd or the 4th show. I can't speak. So we are dieting all up until next Friday. Show is on Saturday, so we'll probably just do a little top up on this Saturday morning before the show, because it is going to be a late show. I know Maidenhead, I know Braywick Leisure Centre, I know those 2 bro shows. It's going to be a late one, but obviously you will see all of that. So we're probably just going to either introduce carbs Friday evening, Saturday morning. We'll see. I'm not getting too obsessed with it. I'm not thinking too far ahead. Like, the one thing this prep is, I'm trying to focus on one day at a time, because especially at this stage in prep, like, you can't plan ahead. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what your weight will do tomorrow. You don't know what your body will do tomorrow. You don't know what your energy is going to be like. There is not much planning involved, apart from flights and stuff. Obviously, we had to plan that early. D volume sessions started on Thursday as well. And then we're probably going to be going into pump sessions from Monday. That's actually another thing I didn't mention. I am taking a complete rest weekend, apart from cardio. My coach asked me to shift around my training day so I can take 2 rest days back to back, and I think I need it. I think my body will thank me for it come tomorrow and come Monday especially, because I do have 2 more working days, and then Wednesday off, and then Thursday we are flying out. Our goal for a pro card is 2025, but doing these kind of shows and just getting that experience and getting your feedback to know exactly what to work on in the off season is so important in my opinion. But yeah, we got the pro qualifier, which I'm not telling you just yet, but it's going to be an amazing one, and I cannot wait to share that journey with you. And then we're going to finish off with British finals in Birmingham. So I do have high hopes for British finals, I'm not going to lie. I came 3rd at British finals in 2021, and I was a lot smaller than I am now when it comes to muscle mass. So when we really bring that true conditioning now, with the added muscle mass, I think I do have a shot at juniors at least. Maybe not the overall, but I think I do have a shot at juniors, which would be absolutely incredible. This could be my last PCA show ever, who knows? Obviously, I will be taking a year off competing, and then the focus will solely be on NPC shows and pro qualifiers, so I don't think there's going to be much time between for a PCA show. Maybe one for the fun of it, but British finals could be my last ever PCA show. I might not even know it. So we're definitely going to enjoy every second up there and really try for a placing. Really try to at least win juniors, get into the overall. I don't have to win the overall, but if I get into the overall, I'll be happy. What are the plans going forward? So we're digging very, very deep into this show, and then we don't know what's going to happen after that show. We'll obviously see where the body is, if we're going to need to diet down harder, or maybe start filling out into the show. Who knows? That is something that I can't predict right now. I'm going to tell you how much I love this sport. I just found out most of my days off for these shows are going to be unpaid. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is how much I love this sport. I know I can do this. I know I can push through the last couple of weeks. You know, in 3-4 weeks time, prep is over for about 18 months, which is still very hard to believe. You know, I've been doing back-to-back preps now for 3 years. So we'll get to that when the time comes. I'm not thinking about it just yet. I've only done 1 show. I have 3 left, so that's where the focus is. But yeah, it's going to be a hard couple of days. I know it, but we're going to be hungry. We're going to be tired, but hopefully cardio should start coming down. Maybe Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully. Food, I don't know. Food could go down even lower. Food could stay the same. It all depends. I'm ready for anything. But I think just even with really low food, just a reduction in cardio and the reduction in training is everything I need just to brush off that fatigue. I do have physio booked for the week because my back is still locked up from the last show. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble on too much now. I think I've pretty much covered everything. So yes, very happy with last weekend. I had the best time. Of course, I wanted to win, but I didn't, and that's life. This show last weekend gave me all the fuel I needed to push for these next shows, and that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do, because I really want to do well this season. I really want to prove to myself that I am good. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. Honestly, I'm so tired. This was really hard, by the way, so I hope you appreciate me getting all my thoughts out there, because getting thoughts together right now is hard. But yeah, it is nearly time for my posing clients, so I need to go, and I will see you at meal number 2, which will be after my posing clients today. So I'm really trying to space it out today, so yeah, I shall see you at meal number 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and somewhere in between. We'll see where the day takes us, but this is kind of what I wanted to talk to you about mostly. So this is done now, so we'll see where the day takes us. I'll see if anything exciting happens, and I'll just pick up the camera here and there. And as I said, I will try to get this video out to you a little earlier so I can film during peak week and get more videos out there leading up into these shows, and obviously more show day vlogs, more peak week vlogs. There's definitely going to be a lot of bonus videos coming your way, so stay tuned. You are not going to believe this. I'll put makeup on. I was on a little phone call with one of my best friends, and prior posing client, I picked up the video call, and all I hear is, "Well, you look like shit." And I agree, I looked like absolute shit this morning. I felt like shit this morning, but we have knocked out 75 minutes of cardio for the day. We have taught all of my posing clients. We've done all the check-ins. We've done all the work for today. It is currently 3 p.m. and I've only had one meal, so it is time for meal number 2. Ignore the noise of the dryer. I swear to God, if I got €1 today for every single time I say excuse the noise, I'd be rich by now. I'm really sorry. So yeah, next meal, I pretty much have my next 3 meals prepped, so I'm not going to show you me making it, but I will show you the finished product. I'm going to talk you through it now though. So as I said, everything was prepped. I knew I'd be eating this at home, so I just covered it with some cling film. And the next meal that I'm bringing with me, because we're going to town, is already in Tupperware, so I'll show it to you when I'm eating it. But yeah, we're just heading into town. John and I haven't really done anything, just the 2 of us, for a while now, because life was very busy. I'm actually talking about you. Oh, yeah. We haven't done anything together in quite some time. So we decided to head into town, grab a coffee, maybe at a cute new coffee place we've never been to. I'll look that up on the way over. We do love a cute coffee place. Can you shush with that? Yeah. Remember, he's on a high day, he gets a squares rise now after training. But what I get, which I actually don't mind, because I only have this on a rest day, and it's something that I actually really enjoy, and it doesn't hurt my stomach, which win-win, of course, but we've got, I don't know if you can see this, it is I lost a mushroom. It is lean ground turkey, excuse my hands, I am freezing. Let me show it to you this way. So I've got lean ground turkey with mushrooms. So I get 75 grams of veg with this meal. So I have 50 grams of mushrooms here. Then I seasoned the turkey with pink salt and cinnamon. The reason why I choose these weird seasonings with my chicken and my turkey is because I get peanut butter with those meals. So I think, my opinion, my prep brain, my prep taste buds, pink, salt, cinnamon, and peanut butter really go well with chicken and turkey. And to be honest, I've had people agree. So don't knock it till you try it. Let me down in the comments. Let me know if you've tried it and what you think of it. And if you haven't tried it, go and try it and let me know in the comments if you like it or not. But yeah, so we've got 80 grams of turkey. We've got 75 grams of veg and 15 grams of peanut butter. So I'll show you the peanut butters I'm using when I heat this up. And I'm just gonna bulk it up, the rest of the veg, I'm gonna bulk up with a bit of lettuce and a little bit of sauerkraut. So if you know me, I have quite the habit of not being able to use one peanut butter at a time. So we're probably gonna go like 5 grams of each. We've got my absolute favorite, which is coconut and peanut butter from Meridian. We've got this one. I don't even know what brand this is, but it is my current favorite because it's really, really drizzly. And then for a bit of extra crunch, we're just gonna go on with a little bit of crunchy peanut butter from Lidl. And here is my meal. So we've got the turkey, the mushrooms, the lettuce, sauerkraut, and I'm just gonna drizzle the peanut butter on top of that. Voila! Turkey, peanut butter, mushrooms, lettuce, sauerkraut. As of the last week, my not my macros, but my calories are actually the exact same on a training day and a rest day. Now keep in mind, cardio is the same training day and rest day, but obviously with training on a training day, the output is a lot higher. So on a rest day, I'm actually on the same food, but much lower energy output. So it's actually a lot easier to manage my hunger on a rest day right now. And I get actually more peanut butter because it's more spread out across the meals, and I love peanut butter. And I have turkey, which I don't have on a training day. So it does kind of switch it up nicely. And today is just so busy. Like, I normally get my second meal in at 12 and my third meal at 3. So my last couple of meals are going to be a lot closer together. But I actually don't mind that because I much prefer going to bed a little bit fuller and maybe avoid some of the hunger pains at night. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this up. I'm going to put the camera on charge and I will see you in town. By the way, one more thing. Everybody is having a much better day than I am today. So my boyfriend's on a high day, and you see this? This is homemade pizza dough because my mom is making pizza.
Yes, yum yum yum.
Sorry, babe. Town, over and out, and very successful. Went in, got exactly what I needed. We got to enjoy a nice little date at a cute coffee shop. It was such an aesthetic little place. We've never been to it before, and that's something we wanted to do today, try a new coffee place. So in the off season, because they only have the barista Oatly in there, so in the off season I am definitely going there for a flat white. But we ended the trip with another coffee for the way back home. We got a grande, I think, cold brew with sugar-free hazelnut milk and a little bit of coconut milk. Beautiful. John got the same but with sugar-free vanilla. Yeah, picked up a few bits. I'll show you when I get home. I'll show you what I bought. Some things are for shows, some things are not, but we did pick up my show day lip color for the next show, so I will show you that. Yeah, picked up a few little random bits, so I will show you when I get home. Right now, honestly, it is nearly 6 p.m. and I just want to go home. I want to take my makeup off. I want to hop in the shower and I want to go to bed. It really hit me in town. Also, one more thing. Excuse the shaky hands. We're getting out of a
Car park.
Car park. Something I noticed. I was trying on something that I bought and I just stood there in front of the mirror for a solid minute looking at myself and I realized how skinny I am. And I, for the first time in my life, I didn't like it. I looked at myself and I was like, ugh. And the thing is, I'm still gonna get skinnier. Like, I am very flat at the moment as well. Like, we are running 0 carbs, so my muscles are non-existent. But hopefully when we do get some carbs and we do fill out a bit, like, the physique will come to life. But right now, I don't really like how I look, and it's weird because for years and years of my life, I always strived to be the skinny girl, and now I'm skinny and I don't like it. But anyway, we're gonna go home, sip on my coffee, and I'll catch you home for meal number four. Actually, yeah, we did have our meals with our coffee, so I didn't show you what I had. But my next meal is, well, I just show you, I just didn't explain it. Because there was music playing there, we don't want no copyright. But last meal was just 75 grams of chicken, 15 grams of peanut butter, and 75 grams of veg. And my next meal is the exact same. So, but you'll see it anyway, because it's going to be on a plate rather than Tupperware. But it is the same meal. So yeah, I'll see you at home. Who wants a shopping haul? Let me show you what I got. So, first things first, I've got a cute pink leather laptop case because I am an online coach who travels here and there but doesn't have a laptop case. And this is why I've dropped my laptop before and it's on its last legs, let me tell you that. But this prep is expensive, we don't have money for a new one. Then I've got a cute little, it's blue. I know the lighting here is bad, but it's blue. Just a little fleece. It was only €8. I got a jumper. Just a little beigey grey kind of jumper because having stolen this one from my mom today, I realized I have no jumpers. So that's pretty much it here. I got one more. I got one more long one. So it's like a throw over with the hood. And it's like way past my knees, so I thought it's going to be amazing for when I'm just traveling to shows and I just want to be comfortable, or even just walking about. This is going to be perfect. I've wanted one like this for a long time, but I just couldn't find the right one. This is the right one, and I did try it on, so that's what I told you about when I was trying on and I realized how fucking skinny I am. But yeah, yeah. So we got my Show Day lip color. So it is obviously MAC, my favorite brand of lipsticks. So I got the duo, so the lip liner and the lipstick to make things easier in the color Mer or Mer, whatever you want to call it. It is really pretty. It's like a pinky nude, and that is exactly what I wanted to go for because my go-to stage look, to be honest, no matter the color of my bikini, I love a nice rose gold smoky eye. So I feel like this color will go with it perfectly. I did wear, what was it, Morphe. I wore a Morphe gloss at my last show and like I put it on literally a few minutes before stepping on stage, and by the time I got on stage it was gone already. So won't be wearing that again. I wanted a matte lipstick that will just last. I also got a new body scrub because obviously skincare right now, or body care, skin prep for competition tan, and still trying to remove my old show day tan is a daily thing. So I just got another Rituals. If you know me, you know I love Rituals, my absolute favorite brand of body care and skincare. And then I just picked up a little bit more nail glue because unfortunately, I am sticking nails on for all of my shows this year because I cannot wear gels at work and I just won't have time to be going in and out of the salons, and I don't have the money for that, especially since I'll be living off unpaid for the next while, so stick-ons it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm just glad town is over now. We hate going to town. John and I, we both absolutely hate going to town, so we'll be out of the country for the next 3 to 4 weekends anyway. So we won't even have to go to town, which is great. No, I've pretty much gotten everything for my shows. Like if you've watched my previous videos as well, where I kind of show you how I pack for shows and what I buy, I pretty much bought enough for like all of my shows. So I really don't need to be buying anything else at this stage. Apart from just some little bits, you know, like food, mainly food, but like I can either get that right before we leave or I can get that over there, especially England, like food over there is much cheaper. So to be honest, I'll probably hold off and buy most food items over there or get them delivered for the day that we're arriving. Other than that, I have everything, like all my subs, I have all my little toiletries, body prep, skin prep, all my backstage stuff, my backstage pump up bands, like I've got everything. So really, really happy with that. Just some last minute things I need to pay for. Just one more accommodation for my last show. I need to add a bag to one of the flights, and Some things I just like, I have booked, but I couldn't pay for because they want cash on the day. So for my third show, the pro qualifier, they want like €300 cash for tan hair and makeup. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy. That's the one thing, like if you're getting into a prep, if you're getting into competing and you have more than just one show, and if any of them are abroad, you do have to be prepared to put the money into it. You have to make sure you're financially stable before considering doing it, because that's the beauty of amateur bodybuilding. You're going to be putting a lot of money into it and you're not going to be getting anything out of it. Like, even if you go there, you win the overall, all you get is a shiny trophy or a sword. So unless you're like top pro level, going to the Olympia and placing at the Olympia, there's not going to be much money from this, which is fun. But we love it. We do it because we love it. And I have been working hard all year, and I have been saving all year to be able to pay for this season, and it's worth it. In my opinion, it's worth it. Like, yeah, a few grand. Like, I did tell you in my previous videos, I am keeping a spreadsheet of all my prep expenses, which I will be doing a video on after prep, so stay tuned. But like, my estimate was about 5 grand, and we're already over that, and we're not done yet. So this season is a lot more expensive than I expected it to be. But at the same time, like, A, I'm doing this because I love it, and B, like, I won't be prepping again till 2025. So I just kind of wanted to go all out for this prep, especially the pro qualifier. Like, it is abroad. It's going to be a fun trip, and it's all paid for now, so we don't have to worry about it. And yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, I've never done so many shows. 4 shows plus 2 of my boyfriends is just a lot of travel. And that's where the money really, apart from like registration and stuff, the money is just going towards travel and accommodation and all of that. Like, that really takes a big hit. The bank account, I mean. But yeah, I need to put all this away now. I need to go upstairs. I need to tidy up my room a bit to put all of this away. And I'm going to make my next meal then and show you. We are back in prep appropriate attire, which is an hoodie. I've been fucking freezing today. But I had to go take a cold shower. Cold? Hot? Boiling shower first. Chugging down my water because I'm actually a bit behind today. I do drink 5 litres a day. So this is 4 litres when I'm finished this. I still have another litre to down before bed. But I did have 6 coffees today, so that makes up for it. So yeah, time for meal number 4. A little later than usual, and honestly, I don't understand why you guys love seeing what I eat so much, because it is so boring. So my next meal is literally the exact same as my last. 75 grams of chicken, 15 grams of nut butter, 75 grams of veg, mushrooms and lettuce, and that's it. But I'm gonna put it together and show it to you anyways, because I know you guys like seeing it. But it is already meal prepped, so I literally just have to pop it on the plate. The only meal that I will be making fresh again is my last meal. So it's a little different to this one. Not much different, but a little different. So I will obviously show you. And yeah, it's been a long day. We did a lot today. But that's pretty much every Saturday for me. Like, I work Monday to Friday at my normal job, and then Saturday is usually just filled with client work, posing, sometimes training. I usually do train on a Saturday. Obviously cardio now. Cardio takes up a chunk of the day as well. Tomorrow, even busier. Get up, check in, cardio, 3 back-to-back hours of posing, into the gym for more cardio. Then I'm gonna meet my dad, and then I need to start packing. Now, I'm not gonna put pressure on myself to start packing tomorrow, because I do have Wednesday off altogether, off work, and we're not traveling till Thursday afternoon. So I will have time, so I'm not stressing. And to be honest, like, my show day bag is pretty much still packed from last time. And the big suitcase I just kind of left open, because there is literally no point in putting suitcases away with us traveling back and forth over the next few weeks. So that's what I've done. It's literally in the middle of my room. I'm tripping over it every time I go to the bathroom at night, but we move. I literally have nowhere else to put it. But yeah, I'm just waiting for John to come downstairs. He's actually making the bed. And we're going to get our next meal. I'm probably going to hop into bed with it, to be honest, because I have a few things to do on my laptop. I do need to get that accommodation booked. Yeah, I have nothing else to report on, so I'm just going to go put that meal together. By the way, Look at this. We are ready. Oh, let's see those forearms. Who's better forearms? Comment. Put it down in the comments. Who's better forearms?
I think I win. Maybe just by a touch.
I don't know if you can see right now, but I also have veins like all down my... Yeah, you can't see in the sliding.
Did I scrape you?
Yes, you just scraped me. Ooh. Look at that. Carbs going to the right places.
I love high day.
By the way, yeah, he's 5 weeks out today.
5 weeks out today.
Yeah. Anyway, I've decided I'm going to make this meal a little bit more interesting for you as far as chicken, lettuce, and peanut butter goes. We're gonna make carb-free tacos that I've made so many times on my YouTube, but we're gonna go again. So, romaine, big leaves, ketchup in one because I want to put peanut butter in the other, a bit of extra lettuce on the side because I'm at the end of the romaine and the really small leaves. Then we've got the chicken, the mushrooms, and obviously peanut butter, and my absolute favourite, no added sugar ketchup. And voila, as exciting as chicken lettuce can go. Got our little side salad. We've got 2 little tacos, some extra sugar-free ketchup, and a bit of sauerkraut again, just because I only did 50 grams of mushrooms, so I had a bit of lettuce and stuff to play around with for the remainder of my veg. And look at this. This is massive. That's John's next meal. 100 grams of rice. How much chicken? 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, veggies. He's on the sauerkraut hype too.
Wait, that's not chicken, that's beef.
Beef, sorry, beef.
150.
150 grams of beef, 100 rice, okay. This is literally bigger than my head.
And pineapple.
And pineapple. I would kill for this right now, so stay away. You are not going to be seeing my face right now, but it is time for the last meal of the day. And voila, same but different. 75 grams of chicken again, 60 mils of egg whites with sweet cinnamon, salt of course, bit of mushrooms, bit of lettuce, 15 grams of nut butter, and this concludes the full day of eating. Hello lovelies, it is the next day and I just want to say a massive thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave it a like, drop me a comment, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel, it really does help, and make sure you head over to Instagram and follow me there. Yeah, today is the next day and there is literally nothing to update on. Cardio is staying the same, food is staying the same for the next 2 days. So hopefully come Wednesday we should start to see some exciting things happening, and obviously I will pick the camera back up on Wednesday for another YouTube video when we will be what? We are 6 days out today, 5 or 3 days out. So next time you'll see me, I will be 3 days out from my NPC bikini competition. Ciao!